Hey, and welcome to Financial Confidence, where we're helping you to manifest your millions here on WYTV7, Christian Broadcasters Network. Demons. That's Demons, no demons here. DEMMONS. Yes, we thank you for joining us for this episode where we're helping you to make your money, keep your money, and grow your money so you can do those things that you're called to do. That's to build generational wealth and leave an inheritance for your children's children. We also implore that you pray over your finances so you can do the things that you're called to do. If you will, bow with me. Lord, help us to value the things in this world that's really valuable. That's our relationship with you, our lives, and our families. Help make us responsible stewards of your financial resources, and let us trust your holy word. Eternal glory in thy son Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, guys, this episode is all about helping you to build your financial legacy now. Now is the time to build your financial legacy. So tune in for this episode. Oh, yeah, by the way, don't forget, go get your pen and your paper because we're helping you to manifest your millions. How do you manifest? You got to write it down and make it plain. That's right. Those without a vision perish. If you don't have a vision, you don't know where you're going. So make sure you write that down. I also want to leave you with this question. What is the one thing that you want that you can't buy? I thought that was a profound question that I heard that was asked in another interview, and I thought I would share it with you. Just give you a little bit of insight. I thought about that question myself. So what is the one thing that Lynn would buy that I want that I can't buy? And I would definitely say that's time, right? Time so I can go back in that time machine and make all those changes on those bad decisions that I made, knowing what I know now. Would I change anything? I don't know that I necessarily would change anything, but going in and make a couple of different decisions so it can help things go a little bit smoother in today. Yeah, I think I would take advantage of that if given the opportunity. But with that said, that's wishful thinking at this moment. I need somebody to create that. We have all this AI intelligence out here, all of this artificial intelligence doing the most. How about you do that for us, AI? All right, guys, it's time to tune in for now is the time to build your financial legacy. 30.7 million small businesses in the United States, and that number continues to grow. Yet there are so many small businesses, roughly 75% of small businesses that never have an employee. And those businesses never have an employee because there are some things that are going on. Either they don't have the capital to expand and build capacity, or their product or service is not needed. There's no demand for it out there in the real world. Either you're thinking about starting a small business or you've started a small business and you need to figure out this financial thing. So I want you to give yourself a moment to actually say, it's okay. You started your business because you're good at what you do, right? Because if you're not good at what you do, then why would you be starting the business? So give yourself the grace, give yourself the okay that, you know what, let me woo off for a moment because no one told me this. No one showed me how to do this. And the purpose of this presentation today is to help you to get through those things that are the number one mistakes that small business owners make on the financial side. Now is the time to build your financial legacy. In this video, I'm going to help you to know what are those things that you should not do to stay off the radar of the IRS and what's the best thing to do instead. We're also going to be talking about those things in regards to your business finances and your personal finances, how to separate those, and how do you build business credit. Yes, all of these things are very important for you as a new business owner or a new entrepreneur in this realm. I made these mistakes starting out, so did countless others. However, you don't have to make the same mistakes that we did. So get that pen and paper and be ready. All right? So the number one thing I want to start with is a quote that I love by Arthur Ashe. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. All right? Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. I'm Lynn Demons. That's Demons, no demons here, DEMMONS, and I'm America's #1 financial rebound coach. Yeah, I said it, America's #1. And we're going to be talking about these things that you can do to protect yourself from the IRS. The number one thing that I want to share with you today, and make sure you're writing this down, build good business practices that set you up for success from the start. The quickest way to get in trouble with the IRS is mixing your business and your personal finances. I understand it may be easy. I know you're starting out, you're bootstrapping it, but you definitely need to figure out, how do I separate my business and my personal finances to stay off the IRS's radar? The most common audit is a financial audit of your financial statement. So whether you're a small business owner, single member LLC, you're a sole proprietor, make sure that you set yourself up for success. And why am I saying this? Just a lesson learned. For example, the PPP, the Paycheck Protection Program that was recently released, it's a forgivable loan that was given by the government, provided to support us with our own tax dollars. Yet many small business owners were not able, they were not ready to be able to apply for it because they didn't have their paperwork in order. This lack of paperwork, lack of understanding the language in the PPP loan was detrimental to many small businesses. So when they saw that, bank statements were required and schedule fees were required, a lot of people shied away. And I don't want you to continue to shy away from that, because we all have to file taxes, right? You must file taxes, but what you do with those financial statements is very important. You see, the government is going to make money off of you. They're making money off of your financial statements that you're submitting to them. Then why are you not now making money off of your financial statement? Why are you not using that information to figure out your numbers and make a bigger impact in the world? So what numbers am I talking about? When you think about it from your Form 1040 Schedule C, there's a profit and loss statement. And on that profit and loss statement that's been completed, there are 3 basic parts, okay? The first part is your income. That's your gross income, your gross profit. That's reported in that section. Then you have the second part. That second part is used to reduce your tax liability. These are your expenses, the things that you paid out, any wages you paid, any contractors you supported, anything to support your business. And then that third piece in there that I wanted to point out is line 31. See, line 31 actually shows your net profit, how much you earned after expenses were subtracted out. See, this is the number that lenders use to help to determine the amount of money that they can now loan you. So this is based upon your line 31. What I need you to be able to do is now take that document, use that information to help you out in moving forward. And what do I mean by help you out in moving forward? This information is very important because it's going to tell you whether or not you're growing in your business or you're going out of business, right? Hopefully it's not the latter, not in 2021. We came through 2020. We can do all things, right? Through Christ who strengthens us. So as we move forward, remember to utilize those financial statements. The government is using it, so why are you not doing the same thing? The second thing that I would definitely like to talk about and that's separating your business and your personal finances. because you can build business credit without a personal guarantee. Whether you have good credit or bad credit, you can build business credit. The number one mistake I made starting out was I attempted to build my business credit too late in the game. I took some years to get there because I bootstrapped it. I used my personal savings and my personal credit to get to that space because I didn't understand the business credit side of things. But you don't have to make that same mistake. The truth is, no matter where you are in this entrepreneurial journey, whether you're just starting out, you've been doing this for 5 years or 10 years, you can build your business credit and you can continue to build your business credit. But there are some specific steps that you must go through first. You must lay the foundation in order to do that. Yes, we're talking about building your financial legacy. Now is the time. So if you have not established a business entity, whether that's an LLC, a S Corp, or a C Corp, make sure you do that first, because this allows you to legally separate your business venture from your personal finances, okay? It also gives you the opportunity to set up a business bank account and help establish that foundation that you're going to need for building that business credit. So the second thing I would say is then once you have that established, you go open that small business bank account, right? It's a little known fact that banks have money right now that they want to be able to lend out to women-owned small businesses, veteran-owned small businesses. However, they're not able to identify enough qualified businesses with that status to loan the money to. So make sure that you are setting yourself up for success by following through on that path. The third thing, another common mistake that business owners don't do is pay yourself a salary. So you are the business owner. Yes, you are the boss. You pay the cost to be the boss, right, in your business. But write yourself a check, whether you're doing this every 2 weeks or every month. Write yourself a check, put yourself on a salary so that you can truly separate your business and your personal finances. Treat your salary as if you are working for someone else. Like I said, now is the time to build your financial legacy, and you build that financial legacy by starting off right. But make sure that you do not dip into your business account when the funds are tight. You know how it is, because sometimes there are ebbs and flow in business. Things go up, things go down, sales go up, sales go down, products available now, later it's not available. So you have to be aware of that and set yourself up. Wait for the next payday before you do that. Like I said, guys, I'm telling you some things that I learned myself, what are some mistakes I've made that you don't have to make. The fourth thing that I would highly recommend as far as separating those business and personal finances is for you to create a business credit profile. So we all know in the personal credit, the 3 major credit bureaus, right? However, on the business side, there are 3 credit bureaus. There's Equifax Business, Experian Business, and then there's Dun & Bradstreet, okay? So you've heard about Dun & Bradstreet before. So it's one of the most widely used, and it provides a DUNS number for you. That DUNS number is the number in which you're going to be able to use now to build your credit profile. It allows your business to be identified under this number, and any business to look for your, any organization that wants to search for your business, they can actually find you, and you're completely separate from your individual credit profile. And the next thing I definitely want to share with you guys is make sure that you keep track, keep documentation, keep strict records of when you use your personal equipment for business. As a business owner, commingling of things. Some things you're just going to have to commingle, right? From the beginning, you're starting out. You may not have a car only for a business. You may not have a location, or so you got to use your house for a business. There's other equipment, your cell phones and things of that nature. If you are using it, keep track of it. Track your miles, the square footage in your home that you're utilizing. All of these things are expenses that can be written off. And make sure you are speaking with a tax professional to ensure that you are on the right place. You're in the right place, right? Because these are common mistakes that we're talking about. If you're going to truly build your financial legacy, you need not to make these mistakes in your business. So the last thing is building business credit then. How do we now build this business credit? How do you get to the next level in your business? So guys, one of the things I definitely want to make sure you understand is when you establish business credit, you have greater borrowing abilities than you ever could have imagined on the personal credit. Because businesses, they 10x, if you will, right? The amount of credit that's available to businesses. Banks want you to borrow as a business because they lend more than they do to personal credit accounts. So see your business credit score increase. And you do that just by paying on time or pay a little early. That gives you a better, what they call a paydex score. And that score is based on how you pay your debt. So make sure that you're staying on top of that. So how do we go about doing that? The first thing you do after you've gone through, you've established your business. You know, you have your DUNS number. All of those things are in place. You need to establish trade lines for your business, right? And those companies that are going to report on Dun and Bradstreet, Quill, Q-U-I-L-L, Uline, U-L-I-N-E, and Granger. That's just to name a few. There are many more, and you can do the research to get the others that are going to help you or that provide products that you need in your business. These are also known as net 30 accounts or net 20 accounts, and that 20 or that 30 just tells you the number of days that they allow you to have access to the credit before that payment is due. So make sure you're looking into these accounts and start a purchase. When you purchase something, they send you an invoice. You don't always have to pay it right away. They send you an invoice, then you have that certain amount of days, you pay that invoice. Just make sure you pay it in a timely fashion to continue to build your business credit. Also, guys, once you work through that with your trade lines, then you can go ahead and acquire your business credit cards. Apply for credit in your company's name. Let me say that again. Apply for credit in your company's name. Do not continue to use your personal credit cards. Start putting those purchases on those business credit cards. And one bonus that I definitely want to share with you guys, and this was something that wasn't available when I started out, PayPal or Square. PayPal and Square, if you have accounts with them, they are now providing startup loans, okay? They're providing funds to companies or entrepreneurs that are just starting up, and you can possibly get $10,000 in 30 days of starting up your business. So make sure that you're paying particular attention. Yes, guys, now is the time to build your financial legacy. What are the action steps that you're going to take today? I've given you plenty of things that you can do today to start. Where are you going to start? If you'll remember my quote from the beginning from Arthur Ashe, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. I'm Lynn Demmons. That's Demmons, no demons here, D-E-M-M-O-N-S. You can find me on social media at Demmons Speak, D-E-M-M-O-N-S, S-P-E-A-K. I also have a free giveaway for you it's a 20-point business financial assessment. So feel free to contact me so that you can gain access. Text me at 470-236-8282. In the body of that text, put business financial assessment. I'll be more than glad to get that over to you. And I thank you for your time, guys, because now is the time to build your financial legacy. Let's own or be owned. All right?
Finances in a rut? Need a way out? Lynn Dimmons is here to help. She's your personal financial rebound coach. Being a wife, mother, and educator, she understands the importance of controlling your finances and building generational wealth. She is here to help you find money you didn't know you had and live life on your terms. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it is true, and it's definitely a good thing. Lynn Dimmons of Dimmons Enterprise offers one-on-one coaching, group coaching, and radio podcast entitled Financial Confidence God's Way on WYTV7 Christian Broadcasters Network. Lynn Dimmons of Dimmons.
Thank you so much for tuning in for this episode. If this information has been invaluable for you, head on over to WYTV7.org. Leave a donation so we can continue to educate, empower, and inspire through WYTV7. Yes, I'm Lynn Dimmons. That's Dimmons, no demons here. DEMMONS. You're listening to America's #1 financial rebound coach. Yeah, I said it, America's #1. We thank you so much for tuning in on this station. We'll see you next time, same place, same time. Until then, you stay safe.
Into Their Dreams Foundation presents the Golf Tournament of the Year, raising scholarships for aspiring National Golf Club in Milton, Georgia. The inaugural HBCU Swing Into Their Dreams Charity Golf Tournament. Registration and gourmet continental breakfast begins at 8 a.m. and shotgun at 10 a.m. Award reception follows. Come enjoy a day of jazz, mimosa, cigars, cash bar, silent auction, and more. For more information, contact 770-686-7143. Don't miss it.